Welcome to the Wonder With Me podcast, where I, Dr. Tonia Winchester, invite you to get curious with me about all things mind-body healing, especially how we can unlock the incredible healing power of our unconscious minds, so that we can all get out of stress mode and go back into healing mode. We'll talk about how you can easily create healthy, sustainable self-care habits so that you can calm your mind, sleep deeply, wake rested, and enjoy happy, energized days. Ultimately, so that you can make a bigger difference in your well-being and that of your family and the world around you. These casual chats are for educational purposes only and don't constitute a therapeutic relationship. With all that said, let's get this episode underway. Come wonder with me. Hello, welcome back to another episode of Wonder With Me podcast. I am your hostess, doctor, and our coach, Tonia Winchester. This is episode 6 in season 1, 2 power questions to ask yourself for easy change. In this short episode, I share a cute little story about my adorable dog Achilles and how it served as a powerful metaphor for me to remember and to clue into some really crucial questions that will get you further in life than the ones that you're probably asking yourselves. So without further ado, let's get wondering. We can learn a lot from our pets, can't we? My sweet dog Achilles lies in this very specific part of our house. It's by a window in a room that we typically don't go in. We've never told her to go in there. We've never shown her that sunny spot, and yet somehow she found it and she chooses it all the time. I drew an easy conclusion. She must like it if she's choosing it. Because why would she choose something that she didn't like? And I had to laugh because it seems like such a simple question with an obvious answer. And your brain wheels might already be turning about humans and how we do things differently. As soon as I asked that question, I immediately thought of how people seem to choose things in such a complex way. We have an ability to create logic for and rationalize any decision we make. And this often leads us to choosing things that we don't like. Probably more than any of us would like to admit. We don't pick the sunny spot because we like it. Instead, we sit in the dark corner on the hard wooden wobbly chair because somebody gave it to us. Someone that we might not even like or know. We choose to stay in situations, relationships, agreements, and even habits that we don't want and don't like. And I know you're wondering if this is true for you. And it's good to wonder. That's why we're here, right? Because wondering means that you're learning something, doesn't it? So this is true for the person who chooses to stay in an unfulfilling relationship because her parents taught her that loyalty is an important family value. This is true for the person who decides to stay in the dissatisfying job that pays the bills but kills their soul and takes them away from who and what they love. This is true for the person who has the best intentions to eat well but keeps gorging on donuts, Skittles, and Pringles. It's true for the closet artist who ignores that little nudge to spend his days at the beach painting landscapes. It's the dreamer who hears a little voice inside them calling them to rally for change, and they say, "I'll do that later." It's the person who says, "when the kids move out," or "when I retire," or "when I win the lottery." Isn't it so interesting how often we do this as humans? When these choices are repeated over and over, they become habits. And meanwhile, Achilles is happily chilling in her self-found sunny spot in the vacant room. It's different between animals and humans. Wild animals and our pets to some degree do what they want when they want. They follow their natural urges. They think less. They don't rationalize their choices. They just do. Humans override their nature all the time. Every time we do it, we deny ourselves. And we know we do this, and we know that it's not good for us. We know it's not good for us because we feel it in our bodies, don't we? Our physiology changes when we make choices that we don't want or don't like. Maybe it shows up as anxiety, insomnia, burnout, hormonal imbalances, persistent pain, or even autoimmune disease. Now, you might be listening to this with wide eyes thinking, really? Yes, I've seen all of these connections and more over the years as a naturopathic doctor and mind-body healing coach. If we know we're miserable, why don't we do anything about it? We might be aware of the change we want. We might be able to describe it in vivid detail, our dream life. But we can't think our way there because change doesn't happen at the level of the conscious mind. Change happens at the level of the, you guessed it, unconscious mind. Here's the difference. If you had a PhD in hair growth and you knew all the micro details about how hair grows, would you be able to start or stop growing your hair at will? No, of course. This change is happening beyond your conscious control. All change, all habits, all learning, all healing happens at the level of the unconscious mind. The habit of staying when you want to go, going when you want to stay, ignoring that little voice inside, putting others first, eating junk food are all happening deep below the surface of your awareness. And the good news, each choice and habit serves a purpose. It meets a need. As a neuro-linguistic programming, that's NLP practitioner and coach, I believe that behind every behavior is a positive intention. Even the ones that seem to be making us miserable have a higher intention for us. And this is a great and huge opportunity for self-reflection. I bet you're tempted to say, why am I still here and still doing this? I'm not happy. Why questions are not going to give you the shift that you're looking for. Why questions will give you the reasons and the excuses. Because loyalty, because the pay is good, because donuts taste delicious, because I can't make a living as an artist, so why even bother? Because I'm not worthy enough of getting or having what I want. Instead of asking why, a far more productive question is to ask for what purpose. Stop right now and do this. Ask yourself, what purpose does this unwanted choice serve? And if you automatically think there's no purpose, I'm miserable and suffering here, then give your unconscious mind a little credit. Suspend disbelief for a moment and imagine that your unconscious mind actually wants the best for you. Ask again, if you were to know, what could your unconscious mind be trying to achieve for you by staying in the habit of this unwanted choice? If you were to know, what would the benefit be? There, that little thought or vision or sound that just popped into your head, that's why you're sitting on the hard wooden wobbly chair in the dark corner instead of finding that sunny spot that you really like to lounge around in. The next question is your way out of the unwanted patterns. Now that you know what the intention of the behavior is, you ask yourself, how can you meet that need? Serve that purpose, reach that higher intention in a different way, with a different choice that is more loving, more supportive, more helpful, more nurturing to you and your desires. The good news is the unconscious mind can change. It can heal. It can easily and effortlessly break through the negative emotions, the traumas, the limiting decisions that are keeping it and you stuck on that hard chair. And that's exactly what I do with my coaching clients. We use contemporary neurological rewiring techniques to clear the painful imprint of the past, which allows you to regain power over your choices and reclaim your ability to choose your desires. The sunny spot becomes the easy choice. Let's review the 2 power questions for easy change. Question 1 is, for what purpose? This behavior exists for what purpose? What need is being met? What intention is being served? Question 2, now that I know what that need is, now that I know what that intention is, how can I have that need met? How can I serve that purpose, reach that higher intention in a different way, a more health promoting, more health affirming way? Listener, thank you for being here with me today. If you are ready for a change in your mind so that you can make a change in your life and your health, then I invite you to consider a breakthrough, a mind-body healing breakthrough. This is a gentle, swift, and actually enjoyable process that allows you to clear what might be holding you back, anything from the past, present, so that you can create a happy, joyful, energized life now and a magnetically compelling future full of your desires that you're moving towards. For people that are interested in a breakthrough, I offer a free discovery call where we can chat heart to heart to find out if where you're at and what you're wanting is a match for how I am excited and love to help people. So with that said, we'll wrap up today's episode. Do ask yourself these power questions. Let me know through the comments here on this post or through social media what you discover. I would love to hear from you. Okay, thanks again for being here. I look forward to connecting in the next episode. And in the meantime, may you choose to make all your dreams come true. Hey, thanks for wondering with me today. If you've got something good out of this, then please forward this episode along to the people who you know could benefit. Be sure to subscribe, and if you're really keen, you leaving us a rating and review helps us to help more people, so thank you in advance for that. If you're wanting more insights about how you can leverage the power of your unconscious mind to go back into healing mode, head on over to ToniaWinchester.com, where you'll find my book, Breakthrough the Insomnia Cycle, and other helpful ideas. Thanks again, and we'll connect on the next episode of the Wonder With Me podcast. In the meantime, may you choose to make all of your dreams come true.